The most feminine thing that you can do as a beautiful woman is make fuck you money. The type of money where your options are endless and no one can tell you anything. Whenever women capitalize on their passion, their creativity, their essence and internal knowledge that is gifted to them from the divine, they become rich as fuck. I remember working in corporate and begging my male managers and supervisors for a raise. And no matter how hard I worked, they would not give me a raise unless I was interested in them. So I said, you know what? I'm leaving corporate and I will make fuck you money in a male-dominated industry. Because your divine feminine essence can bypass the bro code. You are naturally a money magnet. You are naturally a receiver, and you better be capitalizing on it.
Lately, femininity is everywhere. Soft life, high value woman, divine feminine, and at first glance, it all sounds beautiful, peaceful, empowering. Nothing wrong with that. But today I want to slow this down and really look at how femininity is being marketed to women and what we are actually being sold beneath the aesthetic. Because when something is everywhere, loudly promoted and highly profitable, it's worth questioning. This isn't a rejection of femininity. This is a reaction on how it's been framed. One thing I've noticed is that femininity today is rarely described as a state of being. It's always described as something you buy into, courses, coaching, aesthetic lifestyles, becoming her, unlock your feminine energy, step into your soft life, 3 steps to be feminine, 5 habits of a feminine woman, how to become more feminine. Femininity becomes a destination and a conveniently wild destination. Because there's always a product or ideology promising to take you there. Femininity is presented as external validation, meaning you have to do something, it has to be a performance in order for you to be perceived as feminine. You're told you're not there yet. The constant implication, you need to keep fixing yourself, fixing this, fixing that in order for you to be feminine. This creates a loop where women are always almost feminine, but never quite feminine enough. Another pattern I see is that femininity is often marketed as conditional. You're feminine if you behave in a certain way, talk in a low tone, dress a certain way, wear a certain makeup, when you don't ask for too much, when you remain agreeable, when you prioritize peace over truth. Strength, assertiveness, boundaries, these are subtly framed as masculine or undesirable behavior. But here's the issue. When femininity only exists when a woman is quiet, compliant, or accommodating, that's not empowerment, that's rebranding restriction. Femininity becomes a performance. Emotional suppression is framed as grace. Self-erasure is framed as softness. This is the part many people don't like to talk about. A lot of femininity content out there is still quietly male-centered. Be feminine so you are chosen by a high-value man or some dream guy somewhere. Be feminine so you are provided for. You can be in your receiving energy to receive from men. Be feminine so you are protected. Be feminine so you are desirable. Even when the language sounds empowering, the outcome is still external validation. What happens to femininity when no one is watching? Is femininity still valid without male approval? And why is peace often tied to someone else's resources? If femininity collapses the moment a man exits the picture, then what we were taught wasn't empowerment, it was dependency dressed up as self-care. Another thing worth questioning is how much emphasis is placed on aesthetic femininity. The look, the vibe, the lifestyle imagery. But femininity is not just silk dresses, candles, and calm music. It's discernment, it's emotional intelligence, it's decision making, it's self-trust. You can look soft and still lack agency. You can be gentle and still feel powerless and actually be powerless. True femininity includes clarity, not confusion. When femininity is reduced to aesthetics, women are taught how to look powerful, not how to be powerful. I think the most radical thing a woman can do today is define femininity for herself, not based on trends, not based on male approval, not based on what sells. I think femininity should be seen as autonomy, as self-definition, as emotional honesty. Femininity that evolves with seasons of life. Femininity should expand your life, not shrink it. So maybe the question isn't how I become more feminine. Maybe the real question is who benefits from the version of femininity I'm being sold, and does it actually serve me? If this resonated, sit with you. You don't need to agree, just question. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.